Thanks for the support as a channel member, LOLLUJO71. Well, it's the last time you're going to hear this for a while because today is your absolute last chance to order a Bourne shirt. The link is down in the description. We've got the home shirt, the away shirt, the third choice shirt. They all look awesome, but they go off sale today. So if you're watching this video in the future, they're not for sale anymore. I mean, they might have become available again at some point, but if you want one on this first run, it's got to be today. Link in the description. Hello and welcome to part 34 of Bourne Again. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have our big local derby at home against Boston. It's a local derby and a top of the table-ish clash. I mean, York spoil sports. Plus, we continue our Fat Cup adventure away against Portchester. Since you were last with me, very mixed form. You can see we got absolutely battered by the aforementioned York, but then battered Stockport. And since then, we've been playing pretty well until the last game when we lost at home to Telford. There's also been a little bit of transfer business. We've now signed Sean Dootson permanently. He was here on loan for the first half of the season. We've signed him permanently for just under £30,000. He is our club record transfer, but as you can see, he's so much better than every other centre-back that we had at the club. He's been playing, I mean, he was playing better before he was here permanently, but we won't get bogged down in those kind of details. But of course, he's a Bourne lad. He had a season here before going off to Falkirk, and now he is home and he's going to be here for a while. We've also extended some contracts of some of our other stars, 3-year contracts for the like of Mundell and Garrett and Bond. And we've also sent a load of the fringe players out on loan to balance the books after doing all of that. So money still looking good. League table, I mean, it could be worse. Bearing in mind we're supposed to finish mid-table this year, 31 games gone. To be third in the league, 55 points on the board. We're not going up automatically. We're 8 points behind York, and they showed when they battered us how much better than us they are. But we are well clear of Brackley. Words, Kev. We are well clear of Brackley, who are down in 8th place. So a win against Boston is important because it puts us back up into that second place spot. And everyone knows in these new weird playoffs that they have down in the National League that finishing second is the best place to be because then you get the home games, and home games better than away games. Although I think the final is a neutral venue for this match, but I don't know if it's Wembley or what. I think we'd just play our semi-final at home, but then we'd get that for finishing third. Basically, we just want to beat Boston because they're our local rivals. That's the most important thing. And this is the team that we're going to put out there to try and do that. We've got Anang in goal, a back four of Garrett, Wills. Oh, by the way, Wills is a new defender we've brought in on loan for the rest of the season from Preston, just to partner Doots. And he's another one who's, I mean, he's not much better than what we already had, but he can play as a covering defender. And I do like to have a covering defender. Plus, it means I don't have to say Garrett Morrison at the start of the episode because I still don't know who that is, but I assume it's a real person and I've just forgotten who they are. So Garrett, Wills, Dootson and White is our back four. Mitchell, Mundell, Cornell and Williams in midfield. Pack is injured or was injured and isn't quite ready to play again yet. Quinn and Bond up front. We've also got the emergence of John Morley, who's now got 4 goals from 5 appearances, most of them off the bench as well. So when Quinn does go, I think Morley might be the man to step in and take his place. So that's very exciting stuff, almost to the point where if it becomes clear that we're in the playoffs, but we've got a few games to spare, I think at that point Quinn maybe drops out of the team to give Morley and Bond some time to play together to prepare for next season. But obviously don't want to do that and then risk messing stuff up. Plus, again, I might not even do that because then, of course, we've got to play in the playoffs. So I guess Morley's just going to have to make do with coming off the bench for the rest of the season. But he is now higher up the pecking order than Luke Plange is. So that's got to be a good thing. Boston have got a free kick right at the start of this game. You can see they've brought a lot of fans with them. We've now finished our improvements to the ground as well. So we've now got a capacity of 4,300. To me, it just looks like we've rebuilt the seating area that we already had behind that goal, but made it narrower. But apparently it now meets the criteria. We'd also knocked this terrace down and just rebuilt a terrace, now complete with brick wall for dugout. So I guess it's a slightly bigger terrace than we had before. And I don't know that we had a roof on this side before, but with the ambition we've got to obviously charge up the leagues, it does seem a little bit unambitious to knock a terrace down and replace it with another terrace. I know standing's great and all that, but we've got terracing on the other sides. I would have probably put seats that side as well, because we've still only got the seats behind the goal, which is what we had before, which seems... Sir Mick Powell moves in mysterious ways, clearly. Boston have had all the attacking here. We're going to go to positive and try and take control of the game a little bit. It's something I talked about it in the last episode. I had sometimes started to do it from the start of games, but with this one being a big derby game against a team higher up in the league than us, I thought it maybe wasn't the best idea for this one. But looking at how pitifully we've started, 35 minutes in, we've only had 28% of the possession. So we do need to wrestle ourselves into this game somehow. In fact, let's show some passion. Quinn with the shot from range. The passion is coming. It was a very passionate shot, but it does fly over the top of the goal. And that floodlight's very bright, right in my eyes. I look up there and I've got the studio lamp things. I look a little bit further down and I've got lights blaring at me from over there as well. Quinn, lovely little pass for Bond, who gives it back to Quinn. Quinn is in, but can't get the shot away without being tackled. And Williams can't keep the move going. We did try, as part of our little January transfer extravaganza, even though we're not on transfer windows, it's still natural for me to do it all in January. And we did try and bring Sarti in on loan back from Sheffield Wednesday, but they are still not at all interested in letting him come to us. It baffles me that they'll let us have Quinn but not Sarti, because Sarti they're probably just going to release at the end of his contract with him, because he doesn't ever get anywhere near the team. He's 21 now, I think. Why are they so precious about him? Whereas Quinn, they let us have. We did try and buy Quinn permanently as well. We inquired with Sheffield Wednesday to see how much they'd want for him. £5.25 million. So we're not signing Jacob Quinn permanently anytime soon. Unless, of course, his contract runs down and they release him. But that's not happening this summer. So we'll try again to get him back on loan, even though we've got Morley hovering around ready to come in the team. Obviously, Quinn is proven, so we'll try and get him regardless what division we're in. But I suspect we won't get him, especially if we're playing in the National League again next year. We might have a chance if we do get promoted, but the more we play against the teams who are in and around the playoffs with us, the less I think promotion is likely. York absolutely battered us not so long ago, and now we are still really struggling against Boston, who are having all the possession in this game. I guess the one bright point from those stats is that we have had the one clear-cut chance of the game, but the negative spin is that we didn't score it. So who cares? I think we probably need to... what we need is pack. We need pack, because Mundell's not playing well, Garrett's not playing well. It's the ones who I've given new contracts to. Williams has now got himself sent off, which is far from ideal, as I was planning changes that I now don't know how to make. I'm wondering if we go to like a 4-2-3, but that's just stupid. That's really stupid. I can't do that. We haven't got a midfielder to bring on. I guess Garrett could go to centre-back and we could go to like 3 at the back and bring Greenwood on. So you go further forward. I don't know why I'm fiddling like this. I'm trying to win the game. Why can't we go there? And then you go there. And then we can bring you on for you. And do that. And then we're going to bring Morley on. We're going to make Morley the advanced forward. We're going to make Bond a target man on attack, even though I hate target men. I feel like I hate target men and I hate 4-4-2. I can safely play him as a target man because I'm not currently doing 4-4-2. I can't do both at the same time because I think people will start seeing it as a cry for help and send the police round to check on me to make sure I'm not making these videos under duress. Right, I am tempted to bring Luke Plange on. But who for? I want to get Mundell. Both Mundell and Cornell have been rubbish, but Plange can't play in central midfield. And we can't go to 3 up. We can't have a one-man midfield. That would just be too stupid. We'll take White off, bring Seaman on. And we'll ask... I mean, the positive, I guess, is we've not played very well. But Boston are right up there in the promotion hunt with us. And despite us being down to 10 men, they've not beaten us yet. They might still. But we've not played well at all. We've actually got better in this second half as playing with 10 men. I'll tell him it was a good result. Remember, we are supposed to be a mid-table team, so any kind of not losing result against a team like that is, I guess, a positive. But form is very hit and miss still. How are dynamics doing? I've been checking on this all year. We're finally up to good dynamics. Sooner or later, our form will settle down, but it hasn't happened yet. I blame the new update. Right, let's go and win the Fat Cup. Couple of changes for the Porchester game. One forced, one not. Pack is back, so he gets to come back in alongside Mundell in midfield. We've also had to bring Spencer in on the right-hand side because of suspension to Williams after he was a rascal in that last game. We get the joy of 7 subs today as well, so we actually get to have Cornell on the bench as a central midfielder and Vince Cole there as an option for the wing, with both Plange and Morley still down there as well. So everybody's happy. We can actually make substitutions that are game-changing today if we need them, which will be a nice little novelty. Right, I expect nothing but a win. I don't know how good Porchester are. What I do know, what I do think, is I'm pretty sure we haven't played them this season, so that suggests they're not a National League team. That is the extent of my pre-match scouting, so I'm pretty sure we should be able to win the game. Is that Jordan Spence playing for them? No, it's not. Thought it was a wonder kid of FM's past knocking about playing for Porchester, but no, it's not. We have a free kick. I assume this is Pat hovering over it. Of course it's Pat hovering over it. Who else would be going near a free kick? Cross. Oh, it's not a cross. He had a blooming shot. He only had a shot. It came back off the crossbar or post, something wooden, and Sean Dootson grabs his 5th goal of the season, his first goal as an actual contracted Bourne player, I think. And we'll have another look at it from the other angle, just to clarify the shot, the post and crossbar confusion. It was the post, or maybe the goalkeeper's hand. It hit something, and then Dootson scored. That's the important thing. White is picked up a knock. He's got a groin injury. We have got Seaman down on the bench. We'll solve that problem. And Pack with the free kick from deep, and Wills is there for his first goal for the club. That's both our centre-backs have scored today now. Lovely, lovely stuff. We should probably take off White. Look at Pack's delivery. What a player. Is that 2 assists today for him? Of course it's 2 assists for him. He's a wonderful footballer. And it shows what a one-dimensional team we were. The difference between how we play when he's in the team and how we play when he's not. I mean, to be fair, we are playing against a team from a lower level, so we should batter them today. Seaman's coming on at half-time. But we look like a different team. We're creating chances because we've got someone with that kind of delivery. We are going to miss Pack next season because presumably he's going to be too old to carry on with us, especially if we do a backdoor promotion. It's Pack with another free kick, another beautiful delivery. Dootson's there again, but Quinn is offside, so the goal's disallowed. I don't know if has Quinn touched that and got it disallowed, because that's stupid if he has. If that just goes in, that's borderline as well. Maybe it wasn't going in anyway. Maybe he had to try and get on the end of it. We'll allow that one to be disallowed. I know I often try to complain about them, but that one we'll accept. Bond is there from a Pack corner, but can't quite keep his header low enough to make it 3-0. I don't remember the last time Bond scored in an episode. Pack with another free kick. And have we won a penalty? I think we have. So this is going to be Pack stepping up to take, unless we've changed penalty taker and nobody told me. Should be Pack. Is it Pack? It's Pack. To make it 3, and he scores. How many goals is that now? 4 goals for the season. Well over double that as assists. Signing of the save, anybody? We'll see how good Bond gets before we decide if Pack is signing of the save. But I think Pack, more than anybody else, has been the difference maker this season, because even when we're playing quite poorly, he can step up and have a game like the game he's having today. Right, Spencer, we don't have anyone to bring on. But you know what? I'm going to change both strikers. And we're going to go with Plange and Morley. And just give our strikers a bit of a rest. We'll stick Plange over there as a pressing forward on support. Morley can be an advanced forward. And this is exactly the kind of game where hopefully Morley can show you how good he is, because he has looked very good in these little cameo appearances coming off the bench. He's always looked very dangerous, and hopefully playing against weaker opposition with the experience of 22-year-old Luke Plange alongside of him. But he has got lots of experience. Hopefully he'll be able to do fancy things. Porchester have a goal back here with 15 minutes to go. We're not going to panic. They've only had 2 shots on target in the entire game, but It's a little bit of a worrying sign just after I've made my substitution. Spencer's not a very good player, is he? We keep giving him opportunities, both on the wing and in central midfield. He's just not very good at either of them. And I think it's an area we definitely need to strengthen. It's why we were trying to bring Sarti in on loan just to compete with Williams again like he did for the first half of last season. But Spencer, I am close to giving up on because he just doesn't seem good enough in either of the positions he can supposedly play. Seaman now plays it to Dootson up towards Spencer. Mundell now, ball over the top for Morley to chase. There's about a minute and a half left. Can Morley show us how good he is? He beats one man and he's taken that on his weak foot, which I would probably have suggested crossing to Plange, who was hovering in the middle, ready to nod the ball into the back of the net. But you know, that's why I'm just the manager and these are the players. Morley plays it back to Dootson. Seaman now forward to Spencer, who looks up and then probably does something dumb. Yeah, he just lost the ball because he's not very good. Oh, he lost it. He lost it twice. I mean, that's that. Oh, he's lost it twice and got sent off all in one move. No, just a foul. But that would have been the most spectacular way for a player to disappear from the channel ever. Because I'd never have played him again if he'd have got sent off there. You're probably unlikely to ever see him anyway, unless Williams is unavailable. He's certainly a long way down the pecking order in central midfield now. Watch him go on and become a star. He'll have a brilliant couple of games when I'm forced to play him, but I don't know. He must have played 10 games for us now, and I don't remember seeing him have a good one. So don't expect to see much more of him. But we are through to the next round of the Fat Cup, which is always positive. Do we find out who we play straight away? I'm not that interested that we're going to do that. We're going to hang around for the draw. No, but we'll probably do the next match of that in the next episode. Maybe we'll go a little bit further. It depends who we get. How many rounds from the end is the fourth round? Is it getting interesting yet? Schedule. So third round, fourth round, fifth, quarter. Oh no, we're not going to show that. If we're still in it in a few episodes' time, I'll start showing you like the quarterfinals. But for now, we'll probably look to go about halfway between now and the end of the season. Somewhere in here, Sutton, Chorley, that kind of area. And then hopefully have a successful playoff campaign. If you have enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Don't forget, today is the last opportunity to buy your Bourne shirt. So if you want one, the link is down in the description. You've got to do it before midnight or you just won't be able to have one for now. They might come back at some point. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.